Hey folks, welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the life of Mickey Cohen, a name that's legendary in both Hollywood and the underworld. Get ready for a story full of crime, glamour, and power struggles. Let's get into it. Mickey Cohen was born on September 4, 1913 in Brooklyn, New York, to a working-class Jewish family. His parents, immigrants from Ukraine, struggled to make ends meet, and the family lived in the impoverished Brownsville section of Brooklyn. Life wasn't easy. Mickey was one of several children, and his family faced the daily challenges that came with living in an economically disadvantaged area. Schools were underfunded, and crime was rampant in the streets. His father was a tailor who worked long hours, but barely made enough to support the family. The scarcity at home meant that Mickey Cohen, like many young men in his neighborhood, was faced with limited opportunities for upward mobility. Education took a back seat to survival, and for many, the lure of quick money was irresistible. The streets of Brownsville were a school of hard knocks, and Mickey Cohen was an eager student. At an early age, he became involved in petty crimes like shoplifting and pickpocketing. The neighborhood itself was a mosaic of various ethnic gangs, each claiming their territories and often clashing over control of illegal activities. The gangster lifestyle was romanticized by the young Cohen, who saw it as an escape from the struggles of daily life. He quickly graduated from minor infractions to more serious criminal activities like loan sharking and illegal gambling. His innate business acumen and ruthless ambition made him stand out among his peers, attracting the attention of local organized crime figures. Mickey Cohen was not a large man, but what he lacked in physical stature, he more than made up for in tenacity and cunning. In the early 1930s, with economic prospects grim due to the Great Depression and law enforcement closing in on criminal enterprises in New York, Mickey Cohen made a life-changing move to Los Angeles. It was a city of dreams, where Hollywood glamour existed alongside gritty underworld activities. It was the perfect playground for a man of Cohen's talents and ambitions. Upon arriving in Los Angeles, Mickey Cohen quickly integrated himself into the city's criminal underworld. He caught the eye of notable figures like Meyer Lansky and Bugsy Siegel, who saw potential in this young, ambitious gangster. Cohen initially found work as an enforcer and as a manager for illegal gambling operations, quickly proving his worth. His relocation to Los Angeles was not just a change in geography. It was a stepping stone to greater criminal enterprises and a rapid ascent through the ranks of organized crime. Far from the streets of Brownsville, Mickey Cohen was about to write a new chapter in a life already steeped in controversy and crime. This new environment offered him not just new challenges but also new opportunities, setting the stage for his eventual rise as one of the most notorious gangsters in American history. Upon setting foot in Los Angeles, Mickey Cohen wasted no time establishing himself in the criminal landscape of the city. California in the 1930s was a land of opportunity, but for people like Cohen, it was also a land of illicit possibilities. His initial forays included setting up illegal gambling dens, particularly focusing on the horse racing sector. These weren't small backroom operations. Mickey Cohen organized elaborate betting rings with off-track betting services that were both innovative and audacious for the time. Beyond gambling, he also dipped his toes into the world of narcotics, although he would later claim to have avoided the drug trade. He further expanded into loan sharking, leveraging his knack for intimidation and keen business sense. Cohen's reputation for ruthlessness quickly spread, making him both feared and respected among his criminal peers. One of the most pivotal moments in Cohen's career came when he met Meyer Lansky and Bugsy Siegel, two of the most significant figures in American organized crime history. Initially introduced through mutual associates, Lansky and Siegel quickly recognized Mickey Cohen's potential. He was a young man who was not only intelligent and ambitious, but also willing to get his hands dirty, a combination that made him invaluable in their operations. Siegel particularly took a liking to Cohen and took him under his wing. Under Siegel's guidance, Cohen learned the ins and outs of large-scale organized crime operations, including how to manage a network of illegal enterprises efficiently. When Bugsy Siegel opened the Flamingo Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Mickey Cohen was deeply involved, both in the casino's financing and its operations. His partnership with Siegel and Lansky marked a transition from a street-smart hustler to a key player in a multi-state criminal syndicate. As the 1940s rolled in, Mickey Cohen had effectively leveraged his partnerships and various criminal ventures to become an indispensable figure in the Los Angeles underworld. The death of Bugsy Siegel in 1947 left a power vacuum that Cohen was more than willing to fill. With Siegel gone, Cohen took over many of the rackets that the former had controlled, consolidating power and expanding his reach. Cohen's operations now included not only gambling and loan sharking, but also control over labor unions, nightclubs, and even some legitimate businesses. He was a man who had his fingers in many pies, each contributing to his increasing wealth and influence. Under his leadership, the Los Angeles underworld became more organized and efficient, but also more ruthless. Mickey Cohen's ascent to power coincided with the golden age of Hollywood, a time when the movie industry was booming and Los Angeles was its beating heart. Cohen understood the value of celebrity connections, and he deftly used his charm, business acumen, and sometimes intimidation to ingratiate himself with Hollywood's elite. He frequented glamorous parties, nightclubs, and exclusive events where the stars shone not just in the sky, but also walked among the guests. Names like Frank Sinatra, Robert Mitchum, and other A-listers of the time were said to be acquaintances, if not friends, of Mickey Cohen. But these connections were more than just social. They were strategically beneficial. Many of these high-profile individuals also indulged in the vices that Cohen could readily provide, be it gambling or other illicit activities. As Mickey Cohen climbed the criminal hierarchy, he inevitably clashed with rival factions and crime families. His feuds with Jack Dragna and the Italian mafia in Los Angeles were particularly intense. The animosity was mutual, fueled by territorial disputes, failed business dealings, and personal vendettas. Each side tried to disrupt the other's operations, leading to a series of violent confrontations and assassination attempts that shook the underworld. The FBI, under the direction of J. Edgar Hoover, even initiated special task forces with the sole purpose of dismantling Cohen's criminal empire. Cohen was dogged by legal issues, police raids, and constant surveillance. Eventually, however, law enforcement's efforts bore fruit. Mickey Cohen was prosecuted multiple times for tax evasion, a tactic successfully used to imprison Al Capone. Though he managed to evade some charges, he couldn't escape them all. In 1951, Cohen was convicted of tax evasion and sent to Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary. He would spend several years in and out of prison, often managing to get his sentences reduced but never fully escaping the legal noose. Mickey Cohen died on July 29, 1976, not from a rival's bullet, but from complications related to stomach cancer. He died a diminished figure, his empire disintegrated, and his influence waned. However, the impact of his life was far from over. Cohen had left an indelible mark on Los Angeles and the American underworld, and his story continued to captivate the public's imagination. So there you have it, the life and legacy of Mickey Cohen, a man who blurred the lines between Hollywood and organized crime. Was he a charismatic anti-hero or a ruthless criminal? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more. Until next time,